Alright, what else we got here? Oh, I gotta pop out my chat. I gotta do all kinds of stuff. I was not as prepared as I should have been. A little bit of background music, probably way too loud. There we go. Turn down the background music. Alright, awesome. Good, good. We are good there. I want to pop out that chat, and I want to pop out this chat. Alright. Good. Music is probably a touch loud. There's a touch quieter. Alright. I've already done all this for the day, right? Yes. Okay, good. Good. Alright. Looks like we are doing good there. Hola. Welcome in, Goose. Good to see you, buddy. Alright. Good morning, Go Brewers. Yeah, man. Swept the Cubs. First place. I can get behind that. I can get behind the Go Brewers. The Braves are still doing well, too. So... alright. Running a little behind of my noon start time today, but that's okay. We're here, and we will get it all figured out. We will get it all figured out. I'm gonna need that up. Alright, we are... Okay, knockout stage challenge real quick while we're getting collected and letting people roll in here. These are basically free. Free prime sub equals a win. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so very much. It's awesome just to come hang out. And everything else is a cherry on top. Alright. So we're just going to sim through these real quick. So yeah, a couple weeks ago we had our really big fun stream. Made a lot of progress. We might go black for a second. I'm going to switch between... Try to switch between the players. Come on. There we go. There's that one. And let's see if it'll pick up the alt. But we made so much progress 2 weeks ago. Alright, there we go. We have... Oh, yep, there we go. We got all of them. There we go. Cool. Nope. Did do something goofy there? Alright. How about now? There we go. Back to the one I want. So yeah, we had a crazy stream. Made a lot of progress on my teams. Turns out that Ty Cobb hard hitter set we rolled. Switched to Korean, rolled the Ty Cobb hard hitter. Thought, oh man, with no base power, that might not work. Well, turns out that I can get excited about that one because I think it is going to work out pretty well, even with low base power. And I made a small adjustment to it off stream. Sandberg had an amazing week last week, and so adjusted Cobb to have the same set, and I think we're gonna get some good results. So it's obviously early in the week, relatively earlier in the week in terms of of ranked battles that have been done, so we can't get a good look at the stats yet. But some league stats I've been looking at are tentatively if his stats in league are comparable to Sandberg's, even with the low base power. So excited for that. All right, sweet. Did that. Again, we're just knocking out some of the daily stuff. I've been a busy day so far. So we're gonna knock out some of this stuff, and then we'll get to. We got a lot of resources. I think we're gonna use the LSST on both. I think we're gonna use the LSSCT on both accounts. On this account that we're watching, we've got Billy Wagner with a 333 PChem, the Supreme, and so we might gamble on that. We might gamble on that. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Do it, yeah. The other thing is and the other thing I'm thinking on the Nuclear Winter account, and also on this main account, both Ronalds have. You failed on yours. Both Ronald PI to co-op. Ooh, yeah, that is not great. Both Ronald Acuña's have. I've got Acuña 23 on both accounts, and they both have Chance Maker. So, like, I could take the chance there, and the only downgrade is BChem. And anything else is probably an upgrade. I don't have many Pioneers on either account, so getting an extra Pioneer wouldn't hurt. All right, New Jack, appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, exactly. I really don't want Chance Maker on Ronald 23. Now, he's a good one for it because you can 5-tool him up to 100 pretty easily. He has good speed. He gets on base. Like, it's not the worst thing ever, but I feel like I could do so much more with Ronald 23 if he didn't have Chance Maker on him. And the good news is that's probably what we're going to use it on the other account. Because, like I said, on this one, have spare DSTs you can use from, yeah, so that's a good thing to look at too. On this account, what we're going to do is, let's look at it real quick. This one, I don't think we're going to do the Ronald. If we look, so he's got Chance Maker Prediction 5-tool. He's got a good 5-tool set. Like, it's a good card. And I have a Chance Maker 1 here, and it's a swing and miss one. So this is not great. This isn't great. What do we have? Wagner needs it more. I agree. I agree. And so what do we have? We have a bad ball hitter. BI would be perfect. We really want BI. We have a Pioneer 3. The numbers aren't good. We do have a Tenacious Battle. We have a mediocre Born to be a Star. So I do 5 of the hits. 5 of the hits I do have a trainer for on this account. So it would not be the end of the world to use it on Ronald here. Your only bad hit is BChem. I'm pretty confident your only bad hit is BChem, and we have a trainer for 5 of them. Now, that being said, where is Billy? Pitcher. We gotta do it this way. There's your PChem set. So we got a 333 PChem. Yeah, I mean, definitely something to consider. Definitely something to consider. Thanks for the. It's a good point, Jetto. Appreciate you, buddy. So yeah. So here's what we're looking at there. Let's swap over real quick. So we're probably going to use it there. I got to buy it. But let's look at here. So I don't have anybody sitting on a weird 3-3-3. Like, all these guys are triple threes. We're back. Beltre, we need to try to find... We're still on surprise shot, unfortunately. We need to find spray hitter, I think, for Beltre. And do what I'm doing on my other... with the hard hitter guys. And then... Pitching-wise, we got triple threes here. We have a Millwood Sig waiting on a blue in the back to replace Johnson if we ever want to replace Randy. We've improved these guys recently. BPD Iron Will Craftsmanship and BPD Craftsmanship Mess. Both these guys have been very good for me. Mariano, last time we were here, we rolled this Chance Maker set a couple weeks ago. I've been using blues on it and rolled Craftsmanship, and he's got 5 pitches. That was such a sad thing. And we got one more blue we can use. So that's Mariano. I can't say his name today. That's Rivera. Iggy does not have a 3-3-3 set in the back, I don't think. No, he's got a 3-3-2 PI. And so there's Iggy. Minter's got a 3-3-3 set. He's just not real good, and I probably need to get off a ground baller. So yeah. So no real obvious place to use it, but we go to here, and Ronald has Chance Maker, and again, you can do so much more with Ronald. Trainer-wise, we do have a Chance Maker 3 on him, so, and it's got matching gold, so that's the reason not to. We've got Born to Be a Star and Pioneer, and then we don't have another matching trainer. So that's the reason maybe we don't make the change. But yeah. That's where we're at with Ronald. And there's nobody really obvious if we... let's do this. So Morgan's also a Chance Maker, but he's been very good, and we have a really good level 3, and I upgraded his line drive machine. So obviously we're really good here. We're really happy with that. We're not changing anything on Ted. Freddie's BI, amazing. Upgraded his home run hitter, and you know, we've got the important reduced legend skill by 2 on Freddie. Evans has been very good. This bad ball hitter prediction charisma has been very good for us. No reason to change that. Another BI, waiting on a better BI trainer. Still very good on Kirby. There's Ronald. Beltre with the strategist. Again, I mean, you could argue that I could change this because I'm not a fan of strategists, but I think there's a way to make it work. We just got to figure it out. He needs a matching trainer. We weren't able to get that matching trainer. Boudreaux, again, it's a 3-3-3. I've got laser beam on him. It doesn't really matter. I'll get Chance. Yeah, I'll get Chance again, exactly. And then Rodriguez, obviously, we're not changing. So, so yeah, I mean, I could save it on this account. I could definitely save it and not have to use it, but I kind of want, I'm batting Ronald 6 with a Chance Maker. Because he is good. Not a fan of strat. Yeah, I mean, I'm not I kind of want to use it on Beltre. You know, if I get Chance Maker on Beltre, it's bad. If I get BChem on Beltre, it's bad. So I have 2 bad outcomes and a bunch of good ones. And I can always, I can always stick with strategy. It's not like I have to make the change, right? You get the choice. So, and he's less than impressive. Yeah. Not a fan and a strat. Yeah, I mean, spray tool, master base thief. Yeah, I'd have to build him differently, and his low speed would be hard for master base thief, obviously. And the other thing about changing strategist is this is not that good of a trainer. So like if I have to put a different trainer on him, if I have to go to, and stick a non-matching like big time ground ball hitter here on him, I could do that. Or I mean this line drive of 10%. Yeah, if I have to put a non-matching trainer on him, I could, and it wouldn't be that big of that bad of a downgrade over what we've got right now. So yeah, so we'll talk about this one a little bit. We got a lot of choices here. So I am, let's see here. Let me grab this. But we got a lot of other things to open too. A lot of other things to work on. So what else we got? Club battle's gonna not be real interesting today, I don't think. I can check in with all my clubs. Just grabbing that LSSCT over here. Clubhouse, check in. Get that going. Okay. Do I have any club crafting available right now? I don't have enough of these to do. Okay, and on the other side, I'm good. Let's knock out club challenge while we're here. This will be quick. What does it say? Somebody went nuts today. Was it in ours? Finn? Nobody in our... Somebody posted about a crazy one. Jetto, do you have a crazy one today? Nerf and Finn. You're on stream, just roll another 3-3-3. I went Finn for 4K. Yeah, I thought I saw you post a crazy one. That's awesome. I don't think I'm going to go for 4K, but we're going to nerf Finn and see what happens here. Yeah, you had like a 17-0 win or something. That's crazy. Let's see what I do here. Yeah, we left the bases loaded there. Oh, we only scored one again? Oh, man. We've had some missed opportunities here. Ugh. Rough one to start. Although we did this yesterday too. I had a rough one on the first one and then we scored big on the second one. Oh yeah, that is nice. Sale is usually consistently my best pitcher, so I'm gonna try back with him. Let's hope I don't disappoint today. The other account was disappointing there too. We both lost 2-3 in the first round. Okay, early run, and Sale allows an early run. Come on. 7 hits and only 2 runs so far. Come on, guys. Yeah, this is looking like it's going to be a disappointing one. Okay, there we go. Scored 4. At least we'll go score over 2,000 if we can hold here. All right, 7-1. That's not the end of the world. All right, scored 2,300 points. 1-0 on the other side. Only 1,800 points. So, got some work to do. But we'll take that. We'll take it. I think we're going to come back to Club Battle. Let me see. Yeah, it's not going to be real exciting today. They're a really soft club. It's just going to be me beating up on the top 5. Oh, this is a feeder team for. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I recognize this logo. All the BX teams. All the BX teams are in the are really good, and run that same logo for their main club. So upper echelon, yeah. That I think isn't that a really top-heavy club carried by all the BX teams? The BX BK, which is Brooklyn Dodgers, calls it a Brooklyn team. He's got a BX Tampa Bay. That's a really good Tampa Bay team, I think. Yeah. Yes, this is their alt. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm starting to learn some of those things. Okay, so let's see. We got other cool stuff to open though too. Let's open these sig packs. A BX Yankees team, yeah. I knew they have some good ones. They put at least one of those teams in the tournament. So, all right, let's see what we open today with these sig packs. Anything exciting? A Boston sig. BX Oakland. Okay. David Ortiz, Aroldis Chapman, and Josh Naylor. All right. Cool. That's a nice Ortiz sig. All right. So what do we got? We have we're up to 47 premiums. That's good. 3 legends. That's solid. Still no blues because I've been using them. And here we go. Okay, we got 2 Diamond Trainer recruits and 4 Diamond Skill Trainer recruits. So that's sick. Let's start opening these. What do we got? Guess hitter. Numbers are okay, but this account has better things to do than use guess hitter. So, and Rising Fastball Specialist. It's a good number one, but I've got enough Corner Work Master and OP on this one that probably won't be used. My alt pulled one similar to this yesterday. Yeah, the Wednesday, the weekly box opening, I got a Diamond Trainer ticket out of my weekly box. Got lucky there and pulled almost an identical Rising Fastball Specialist. So nice. All right, these are the big ones. Let's see if we pull anything better here. This might influence our decision to skill change somebody too. So let's see what we get. PChem 1. That's not going to do me any good. Chance Maker 2. It's got the hit by pitch 1. Cool that it's paired with aggressive base running. I could see that being good at some point, but it's probably not going to be usable. Contact Master 2. Another hit by pitch 1. Man, I do not like these. Paired with Laser Beam. That's unfortunate. And Contact Master 2. Another hit by pitch 1. Man. And paired with Ace Specialist. Kind of a sad 4 pulls there, but I do think gross. Yeah, gross. I think I do have, whoops, in the clubhouse. I think I do have, oh no, I don't. I was wrong. I have the regular one. I guess I could see if I have enough. I got 1 day and 8 hours, so tomorrow night, I can pull another one. Yeah, big time yuck. That's not a very good leading hitter. That's okay. What did I miss? Nothing yet. I've been waiting for you, New Jack. That's not very good. And what else do I not like here? Oh, pickoff. I hate to get rid of my near perfect pickoff expert. One day, man. One day it's gonna be good. I can just get rid of the other guest hitter probably. Aren't any of these really bad? Oh, this home run hitter's not real good. Before your 4-day weekend, nice. Alright, let's throw one of these together and open one more here. See if we spike something really lucky. Apparently it is for New Jack. So a lot of people are taking tomorrow off as a Memorial Day weekend because they get Monday off. Yep. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, here we go. Hey, look at this. Let's see if it's going to be good. We found the best trainer. All right, so it's okay. It's got a really good number on the line drive. It's got a really bad number on the home run. We'd have to re-roll the position on it probably. But hey, we take those. Those are probably good for somewhere down in the bullpen. It's probably an upgrade for somebody. You're taking the next 2 months off? Yeah. The teacher gets summer vacation. There you go. All right. So let's talk about what we want to do on this account in terms of premium skill changes. Pitching wise, the only guy we don't have in the bullpen, or in general, we don't have with a 333 is Iggy. So I know where I'm from, teachers have the option to take their paycheck just when they're working, or to stretch it to the whole year so they get paychecks during the summer. Otherwise, or they prorate it just for the school year. I think there's two different ways to do it. And maybe that's antiquated, maybe that's not common anymore. But I know that when I remember talking to some teachers that had the option to either, some districts pay 9, some pay 12. Yep, so, same yearly salary, just broken up differently. Yep. And that's how I remember it being. Okay, so we don't really need to roll anything on a starting pitcher. I'm not unhappy with any of these. I've got slow starter Finn Pico. I've got slow starter Pico ground baller. I've got fireball Finn Ace. I've got control master Dom Pico. I got workhorse on Johnson, but I've got the Millwood. Where's the Millwood hanging out? Is he here somewhere? He's in the backup players. But I've got Millwood ready to slot into that. So we could roll PSCTs on Iggy, or we could roll to change Acuna or Beltre, and then we could also use the LSSCT. So we have some options. Because I don't know that I would really re-roll anything on anybody else, and I don't really have anybody on the bench that I want to get into the lineup anywhere. So yeah, we're in a weird dilemma. Where do we want to upgrade? No, I haven't been able to blue off of surprise shot. Alright, Jetto says the 3-3-2, and that does make the most sense. So let's see if we can land something here. Alright, these are gonna have to be, that's fine. Alright, let's see if we can land a 3-3-3. Definitely not what we wanted to see with workhorse. There's a fireballer. Yeah, I think that some of them use spray hitter. I need to find spray hitter on him is what I need to find. This account just doesn't have enough blues. I'm gonna have to buy some blues when they become available. Yeah, I just need to change up. That's why, yeah, this makes the most sense. And then, because I think the tournament champion, I think TBJX uses strategist Beltre as his third baseman. They're available in the weekly. Oh, good. Okay. I'll have to grab some. That's good to know. Let's see if we can roll a 333 here first. Well, that's definitely not it. Alright, we got some PSCTs to use. Let's burn through these. We got a lot to use of resources we had to use last week, or 2 weeks ago rather. It actually, we weren't especially like stupid lucky. It was a cooperative pitching, began with a 3. Here's another legend. Oh, Control Master 3. Alright. We're seeing some encouraging things. We just got to get that really lucky one. Control Master 3 would have been crazy. Here we go. PChem. We're seeing a lot of legends. 3 in our first 10 is good. So many. It was. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I enjoyed the heck out of it, man. It was awesome to be able to help somebody out, and the excitement and the progress the visible progress we made. Yeah, it was so much fun. Yeah, I appreciate everybody who tuned in and hung out for a long time, and I went back and made clips, and it was. Usually I don't go like going back and watching myself, but you know, I could tell I was having fun, and it was cool. Alright, we went 3 in our first 10. We've gone a little bit cold, nothing crazy. Don't think we have to go switching to Korean just yet. Untouchable put-away pitch. That was quite the gold set there. Let's see if we can get lucky today. This would round out... Oh, there's Andres. Awesome. So this would round out the 333 sets for this account. Doing another round of hoarding. Well, I'll be here when you're ready. That was a 333 set. Come on, here we go. Darn it. 133, and it was Workhorse. Here, another one. Chameleon? Oh, I thought Andres was going to bring me the chameleon luck. I thought I was going to have a 333 chameleon. That would have been ironic. Freaking awesome. All 3 PSCTs you saved. Alright, well, we've already seen 5 legends out of what it's going to end up being 47. So our numbers of seeing legend skills were good. We just have not found the very elusive 333 today. Another one? Last chance? Oh, it would have been a 333 co-op. We've seen the legend skill at 3. We've gotten the nice teas. We've seen a lot of legends skills coming in at 3s. Alright. Not meant to be... Yeah, how about you get banned, bot? Alright. Alright. Alright, I guess we could use this. Oh, we probably have, we definitely have stuff from the track. Oh! Oh, that would have been sick. The ultimate gave us a legend. Alright, let's see what we got from the track, and let's grab some blues. Got another legendary skill change. And under weekly. Yeah, alright, so we can get a few blues here. Now the question is, do we use these blues on Rivera to finish off his 333 set? Or do we use these blues on Beltray to try to do something with that strategist set? Goose says Beltray. Alright. Yeah, I mean, that's probably a bigger impact at this point. premium greens on Beltray. That could be. Yeah, maybe we try to green into something. We have a lot of greens actually. So he's got 5-tool and a 5-tool train. Yeah, I think it's 5-tool. Let's take a look. Let's take a look and talk about it. We've got a lot of greens. We could definitely green for spray hitter. We'd lose out, but I kind of wanted to keep 5-tool. All right, let's take a look at one thing real quick. I want to see. Okay, so here is TBJX's Beltray. Spray hitter with a normal lineup con of 155. And 5-tool. He put elite fielding on him and a mediocre strategist trainer similar to what I have. So this is what he won the tournament with. So there's that. That surprises. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of surprised myself. Oh, wait a second. I gotta go to the inbox. I gotta grab these, don't I? Yeah, I do. All right. So we've got some stuff to work with. And so I have 5-tool. So the question is, and I'm gonna have to do a retrain because obviously my con is super low. But the question is, do I keep 5-tool and go find, try to find spray, or do I find spray and then try to find something to go with it and not worry about the 5-tool? That's the question. Let's see what I have. I have all the greens. I have all the greens. If shit goes real bad, I can use the backup set for a little while. Maybe Charisma's spray makes him elite. Maybe doesn't need the 5-tool. Could be. So I've got 8 blues to work with. So the question is, do we use the 8 blues and try to find spray and keep this, or do we go find spray using all of these greens, which I'm sure we can find, and then settle and then try to find something else with the blues? And if we fail, we just use the backup set for a little while. I have tool spray, but Sandbrig is easy. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, I have tool spray on a couple guys, with hard hitter now on the other account. So, yeah, and that's the other thing is, even if I like, Strat plus spray is almost a must. Basically pick whether you want spray or tool. Yeah, and I mean, I could definitely train him so he's not 5-tool. Like, he doesn't have to be 5-tool. His speed will suffer a little bit. The fielding seems like Beltray is forced. Yeah, I think a lot of third basemen are forcing 5-tool a lot. You do not have a lot of third basemen who are true 5-tool guys. I mean, if we look at the Supremes, I'm curious because we're having this discussion now. They moved it. It's over here. Collection. Supremes. Just third baseman. I mean, if we look, Killebrew, obviously terrible speed. Perez would be an easier 5-tool. Jackie is a reasonable 5-tool, but his speeds is the only one missing. Beltray should be, like, speed's the only one missing, but it's really, really low. Brooks Robinson, again, speed's a little bit low. Chipper has low speed and fielding. Eddie Matthews is worse. George Brett is probably George is a great 5 tool, like lacking in fielding. So so I don't think Beltre is that much of a stretch. Santos' stats are just really low. Molitor, yeah, we'll get to Molitor. Roland's speed is low. Boggs' speed and fielding are both low. Edgar's speed and fielding are low. Paul Molitor, I mean, his stats are just low, but he's not a bad 5-tool guy. And, you know, Jackie's primarily a second baseman, so his is obviously very easy, but yeah, so I mean, I don't think Beltre's is that much of a stretch when you look at his base. You just got to jack your speed up a lot. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not as intuitive as like in the outfield or something. Okay. I think we're gonna green. I think we're gonna go for it. I think we're gonna green. I'm committed. I could premium green it. I could. But I'm just gonna straight up green. There we go. Okay, we found spray hitter quickly. Alright, let's see if we get lucky. Let's see if my luck holds here. Maybe my luck's going to hold in this regard. Aggressive base running. Now, I know this is an option. I think Jetto's a fan of this, right? I think it's Jetto that's a fan of this. Yeah, our Charisma and 5-tool the only options? That's... You know, you can make an argument for that being the case. You could make an argument. Pretty interesting there. Yeah, I wonder if I don't use my last regular one, I use my premiums, and if I have to settle for aggressive base running, it's not the end of the world. It's something to test. Because if I don't get 5-tool, I'm probably going to train him for low speed. I'm probably just going to dump speed. So aggressive base running with spray hitter. Yeah, I think we premium. I think we still would take 5-tool or charisma, but I think we're happy with aggressive base running. Settling on aggressive base running. I can sack power. Oh yeah, I can sack power too. That's true. I think we use our premiums here. I think this is fine. Okay, hey, we don't have to worry about it. We don't. I think we take 5-tool here. I think this is exactly what I wanted, right? You don't need the power. Yeah, Stratton spray, don't hit home runs. No choice needed. Yeah. All right. We did it. We just got lucky. So this is where my luck is going to be today, and I'm okay with that. All right, so this is going to take a retrain, but I think we got the set we wanted. I think we got the exact set we wanted, and I should be very happy about that, and I am. You wanted more entertainment. Well, we got more coming. Don't worry about it. Let's go back. I think I had better luck with the 5-tool. Although, what am I going to 5... I'm going to have to wait and see. It might make sense to have 5-tool at 7, depending on what I go to. Where's my chart? Like, if I 5-tool him to 92, I get 11 at 92 if it's at level 7. There is an outside case, although 92 is really low. I can do better than that on a Supreme, I would think. 95, it would make more sense to be higher. Yeah, we'll have to see. Spray work shorted. All right. Yeah, I shorted on my other two guys, on my hard hitter guys. So I think we'll do that. We'll save the retrain. Because New Jack wants entertainment, not me retraining a Supreme to max his to max out his con. And yeah, I should check on. I'll check on trainers in a second too. Okay, so we got blues left, and the most likely place to use blues right now is right here. This craftsmanship does not work, so I'm not saving for craftsmanship. We're looking to finalize this set here. Already? Oh! Boom! Let's go. Wow. Okay. This is where the luck is. This is where the luck is. We're already ready. Okay. So, yep. We go here. This is nuts. I am entertained. Good. Good, good, good. Boom. Wait, isn't it gonna be a motherfucker to spray and 5-tool? It's not gonna be that bad. And we're not gonna be able to 5-tool through the roof, but because we can dump power, and power is his best his highest base stat, so we can dump power and we'll be fine. Because spray is gonna be an on base guy, he's not gonna be a power hitter. So yeah, it'll be okay. What am I looking for? I'm looking for these. It's going to be a tough train, but it's not going to be that bad. Okay. This. What do we take to 8 here? Beltray is not in my crisis lineup right now. He could be, but he's not. Alright. Decreases the opposing batter's extra base hit chance. The decrease greatly increases when runners are in scoring position. When taking the mound before the 8th inning ends, increase location of velo. Yeah, I think so too. 100%. Okay. And then Iron Will, yeah, reduces the opposing hitter's hitting accuracy, increases the chance of inducing weak contact in proportion to the value of the fastball basic stat and skill level when facing batters who have successfully gotten on base. Plus 20 to location and velo. Okay. All right. Well, so now our bullpen is just ridiculous. I think I need to change the trainer. Somebody said I can hit this. That is so much faster. Okay, that's awesome. I wish. I hope. I'm trying really fucking hard. It's hard to spend on 2 accounts to get them that high, though. Trainer, yeah, we got to unequip this. Do I have a control master ready? I thought I did. I do. It's only level 1, but I have it. All right. So now the question is, how do I set the bullpen up? Because I have bullpen day, Iron Will, craftsmanship. I have bullpen day, craftsmanship, mess, and I have control master, Iron Will, eraser. So I'm gonna have to retrain him probably, because he's trained for Pico, which he doesn't need now. So I'm gonna have to Mo is set up 1, you think? That's a really good set. That's a really good set. And I can retrain him to have more left side stats. Mo is set up 2 for the memes. I think I do this. I think I do this. And then I think Mess is good to have at middle reliever, like, because he's gonna come in. He'll be like the first guy into the bullpen in like a tie game, or like when the tying runs on base, and Mess will activate. And so, although IW is same thing would happen, but I think I like I think I like it like this. We'll try it like this. We'll have to see. And then we grab one more of these. Let's see if we randomly get lucky here. Nope, not today. Control Master. That's what I'm working with already. All right. I don't know that I even have to use these blues anymore. Oh, you know, I could blue onto my save my lineups. Yes. I could if I wanted to. This is the next spot to use blues. To find something on Millwood to go with Control Master. And then Eraser's only good for 1 inning. Yeah. That's a good point. So I could use Millwood to replace Randy if I want to get Randy out of there. So that is something I could use blues on, but I think I'm really happy with everybody else. Let's run through it and double check. 5-tool prediction's awesome there. Charisma prediction is awesome there. Charisma prediction is awesome there. Charisma prediction, dang, I'm a one-trick pony on this account. Charisma 5-tool. 5-tool pred. 5-tool spray hitter. Laser beam prediction. Oh, I could look for 5-tool here. I'll hit a second legend skill using blues with my luck. Yeah, right. I could look for 5-tool here using premium blues. That's probably a good idea, because he's not gonna be a useful hitter to me. And I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind finding 5-tool. Or flashing the leather would be fine too, probably as another skill for a shortstop. Yeah, let's use some premium blues here because ultimately I do want that. I ultimately do want to get 5-tool here. 5-tool or flashing the leather. We would settle for either. Surprise shot. Not what Boudreaux needs. Full swing hitter. Remember, silvers might not be the end of the world, because if we see flashing, we will definitely take it. Gold. Strengthen the strength. Boudreaux is a right-handed hitter. And one more. Batting machine. Okay. We keep prediction. He's got good eye. Yeah, he's got good base eye. All right. Well, this was productive. Very productive. We got to come back and retrain Beltray, but that's fine. Anything else I have to do on this account? Packs don't really matter. I'm up to 88 vintage. We'll probably open those when we hit 100. Oh yeah, the LSSCT. I could do club battles. It's going to be pretty boring. I think I'm just going to run through with this against the team that we're facing. I think I just run through the top 5. All right, you want the LSSCT, huh? So we're using it on Ronald. All right. You don't have to twist my arm. Let's see what happens. Oh wait, never mind. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. That's okay. Yeah, we're just done with one account. Yeah, we've got more to do. We're all right. Let me make sure I've done everything here. Okay. Yeah, we got more to do. We're gonna switch here. All right. Whoop! Don't do this to me, game. Do that. Do that. There we go. Okay. We got lots to work with here. There's our LSSCT. You're really so you can sneak the flag. I'll start the club battles in the background while we switched accounts here, because dangerous opponent. I probably still just YOLO the top 5. Most against a club of this level, I think I can usually beat the top 5 even against their good pitchers. All right, so we have a signature pack, a Clubcraft one. Yeah, so let's start opening some stuff here. I got a bunch of stuff here. Let's get rid of these AL player packs that aren't going to mean anything. Yeah, we got a lot to open here. All right. Anything interesting? A Boston player. Is this a vintage Boston player? That was a white hat, it looked like. Oh, no. Alternate uniform. All right. Bernardino, Bradish, Luis Roberts. Whole lot of nothing. Not that we were going to get anything usable there anyhow. All right. 9 regular. In the upper feeders. Yeah, it's the UE feeder team. I will smoke them. Yeah, I beat an ace right off the rip. So we're doing good. All right. Let's look at 9 signature player packs. Again, we could open... No, the only thing we care about is Chipper, I think. And the fact that this is an A's starting pitcher. Bassett. No Braves. Anything interesting? Eric Davis in 98 when he was with the Orioles. Altuve, Robbie Ray. Is that the year he won the Cy Young? That might be a good Robbie Ray. Funny story about Folk. This card was the first ever diamond signature that I pulled out of a pack on this account. I ran Folk in my bullpen for a while because I had a diamond sig, Keith Folk. Realmuto. Yeah, that's the Cy-Ray. Yeah. So. Alright. So some interesting cards there, but obviously nothing we're using. Let's open the special one. Cubs, Chris Bryant, I think. Logan Gilbert. And AJ Burnett. I didn't realize he had 6 in the game. Oh, no, Jim Johnson. That's right. Oh, and Munoz, not Gilbert. Yeah, okay. They got the same kind of hair. And that was not Brian, that was Ian Happ. Man, I'm struck out there. That was sad. I mean, I guess we take the gold one. Before Jordan crushes Soul in 22. Alright. These are basically the same packs. Right? Yeah, these are basically the same packs. Let's see what we get. Who is this? Is this Fred McGriff? Is this the new McGriff sig? No, is it? Who is this? Why can I not tell? Is it the new McGriff sig? It is the new McGriff sig. Okay. I was like, well, how can I not tell who this is? I thought I knew all the sig pictures. Cool. We got the new Fred McGriff sig. Yeah. I said for a long time that it was an absolute crime that the Crime Dog did not have a Brave sig from 94 or 95. He has sigs on Tampa Bay and the Blue Jays and the Padres, and he did not have a Brave sig, and I thought it was criminal. He didn't even have a vintage, and now he does. And normally it'd be a good card. Like if I was on my alt account. Why doesn't Randy Johnson have an Astros sig? Yeah, well, that's because he got the Supreme treatment, but that's also a good point. All right, let's see if we can open Chipper to go with the Crime Dog. It is not. This is... Is this one of Acuna's years? Is this an early Acuna year? Like 18? No. Oh, it is. Yes, it is Acuna 18. I forgot he played left field in 18. Yeah, that's an early Acuna sig. Chen-Ming Wang Royals sig win. Oh, man. Okay, so there's our sig packs. 84 vintage here. We'll save for a little bit. Let's go down. Let's do the same thing. We got trainers to open. All right. What do we got? Hitting expert, all gray numbers, garbage, zone control, not a good trainer. OP? Ooh, a good one. All right, we've opened a couple OP trainers today, one on each account now. That's pretty good. Orange number is good on home run. So the secondary numbers aren't good. We'll probably have to re-roll that. Hopefully re-roll a relief pitcher one. But we take those. Those are good. As Jetto mentioned on his beautiful Reddit post, he was surprised at the gap between OP and corner work master trainers. And I think a home run hit right here, this is the number that makes OP trainers so good. It's kind of unfortunate that I guess now we do have a second trainer you can get it on. Launch angle control. But this number is really, really important. And so that's a good one. And a Dr. K trainer. All right, now the really good ones, the really important ones. We need some hits here. Nice. Congrats, Big So Fly. Yeah. You played against the Nuclear Winter account last week and won as a D3 Jays team. That's, yeah. I mean, that's a good win for you. That's a stout account. I'm hoping we made some improvements just a few minutes ago on that account, and yeah, and a good point by New Jack. You looking for a club if you're a D3 Jays team? Contact Master 2. Another hit by pitch one, but look at that batting timing. That's really good. And it's 5-tool. I wonder if that's usable for me. I'll have to look. That might be a usable trainer. And Chameleon 1. That seems like a pretty good set. I don't have a Chameleon, but that's not bad for a level 1 trainer. Like, that feels to me, I guess it's only with runners in scoring position, but that feels to me like not a terrible trainer. I can only pull hit by pitch. Yeah, right? Like, what is the deal? Big So Fly is in hit and run in the Need for Speed Club system. Okay. Did we play those guys recently? I know our clubs have been facing Need for Speed teams the last like couple of days like crazy. So did we just beat up on them like 2 days ago? I could check. We played Veritas yesterday. Yeah, 2 days ago though. 2 dank today. Let me see. Hang on. Match record. We did. We just played hit and run. So we did play them. I wonder if I fought him. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Let me find. Oh, this is where I missed a battle. Yeah, I freaking missed a battle. Hit and run. Did I play a Blue Jays team? I did not. With Nuclear Winter, and then here. Did I? Is this you? You're Feisty J? Okay. Nope. So, I lost a heat wave. BigNukey did not do that good that day. So I just couldn't score any runs. But I beat Tucker, which is, I'm always proud of beating Tucker. He's a beast. Nike's was close. Also a beast of a team, but alright. Cool. So I did not face you. You beat New Jack did? Nice. Yeah, it was a tough battle. I'm glad we beat him. Yeah, 54, 32, and 13. Squeaked out the flag there. Yeah, I can't see the detailed stats. Doesn't look like, unless I went through everybody on the club. But cool. Well, welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. I knew we've been facing a lot of NSF teams between us and outsiders over the last week or so. Okay, again, we're going to come back to club battles. What are we doing here? Okay, so we opened up some of our goodies. Let's do the really fun stuff. So what are we doing here? I guess let's start with the really fun thing. Where is that? This one. We know what we're doing here. All right, so we have a gamble here. We have a gamble, and it's right here. So we have a 3-3-3 set. We have PChem, so we can't roll PChem. Here, what can we roll that's bad? Unfortunately, a lot of things. Slow starter, obviously not what we want to see. Yeah, except for Jerry's kids. All right, so we do not want to see slow starter. We do not want to see workhorse. We don't really want to see co-op. What are our choices here? Obviously BPD is great. Fireballer is great. Control Master is great. I think I'm okay if we see Chameleon. Is that it? Do we have like a 3 in 10 or a 4 in 10 chance? Skill Codex shows them all. Yeah. All right, here we go. So we have PI. No, I'm sorry. PI would be fine, I think. We have PChem. So there's nine things we can roll here. Slow starter bad. Yep. Slow starter bad. Mr. Perfect bad. Workhorse bad. So we have 3 bad options. Co-op pitching probably bad. We've had a 3-3-3 co-op on him before and we didn't develop it. Yeah, co-op, Chameleon, Pitcher, Insight, you could say are okay, and then Fireball, Control Master, and Bullpen Day are good. So I kind of agree roughly. Slow starter actually plays well with the DST as well, especially in middle reliever. So your guy Ryan in YouTube chat is saying that slow starter might not be bad. Especially if I have a DST. I don't know if I have a slow starter DST to be able to put on him. I don't think I do right now. But so we're looking at, let's call it 3 good, 3 bad, and 3 okay. And there's, you could make an argument for a difference in category there. So all right, well, I'll hurry up and do this. So, all right, here we go. Ready? Here we go. All right. So we got one of the potentially okay ones. We got a Chameleon. All right. So what does this say? Increases all stats and increases the chance of a ground ball when runners are in scoring position. Applies additional effects depending on the opposing batter's spot in the order. Cleanup spots, which actually means the crisis spots, 1 through 5. Decreases extra base hit chance, and then all other spots, so 6, 7, 8, 9, decreases the chance of a wild pitch or hit by pitch. At least I have a DST for it now. You're right. I think we probably go and I think we try this. I think we see if it's an upgrade over the Fireballer set. I don't know that it is. Does that work? Oh yeah, I mean, I imagine it works, right? It's so let's see here. We need to go here. We need to look at trainers. Oh wait, trainer reserve. It does. I think it's usable though. Increases the chance of a ground ball with runners in scoring position. All stats increase +1, which again is a little more geared towards starters. And then increases the chance of a ground ball with runners in scoring position. And then we have a boss matching gold. Might work better at middle reliever instead of setup. Come in with runners in scoring position. Yeah, and I'm kind of using him in that role as it is. Yeah. He's gonna put him in a spot where he's gonna come in with runners in scoring position, and see if he can get a ground ball. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to maximize how good he is. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we were hoping to roll something that made him my closer, and we just didn't. We just did not. So, whoops. I need to remember I can hit that button up there and go get there quicker. So yeah, he's in a setup role right now. And what were his numbers? I'd have to look up his numbers from previous weeks. He's been pretty good with this set, but not amazing. And I just have a kind of a mediocre Fireball 1 trainer on him, so it's not like I'm losing out on that much. Yeah. I mean, well, you know what they say for science. For science. Oh, actually, I should roll on it first. Yeah. So I think we go looking for Iron Will here. We don't have that many greens. I think we still want Iron Will. I imagine we do anyhow. Well, New Jack would stop. He has 3 pitches on his Supreme. His Brave Sig has 2. I'm pretty sure he's got 3. I think with Eraser and Iron Will still on the table, I think we keep looking. Inning Heater Finesse. That's funny. Ground Baller. Finesse Elite Closer. That's funny. Don't think I want him as my closer. Yeah, I've used Craft on a couple of 3-pitch guys, I think. I have to look. Maybe I've only used it on 2s. It's been good on 2s. Man, we're rolling some really interesting sets, but I think I have to find Iron Will and or Eraser. I think we have to get ourselves in the best position possible, and that is okay. So there's Eraser. So he'll be an absolute beast against runners in scoring position. This guy will be an absolute stud with runners in scoring position. I think I have to keep Eraser. Because between the Chameleon Trainer and Eraser, like, this dude's not going to let anybody score when there's guys in scoring position. Like, he's just going to be an absolute machine in getting outs. I don't know that I even want... I don't think I would settle for Backbone. I got a lot of blues. I'm hoping for Iron Will, obviously. If we get something usable, I'll use some premiums. I don't know. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Nah, that's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. If we had a DST-3, I think I'd be really, really happy with this. I think I'm okay with this. Alright, so there's craftsmanship. Do I try this? Yeah, they do look pretty crazy. Alright, so I think I try this. It's not Iron Will. I guess I could hunt for Iron Will. I don't have a huge need for these premium blues at the moment. He is not trained for craftsmanship right now, but man. The only thing that's going to be tough about this, I like this set. I really do. The only thing that's going to be tough about this is going to be, like, understanding what's going on. We're looking at 3 skills that just got released a few months ago. So I'm not going to know left side stats would be insane. Yeah, I mean, he's going to have the stats. I think I kind of want to run it. I kind of want to try it and see. Maybe it's just really good. It's a lot of unknowns. New Jack is, being nice and calling them theoreticals, but yeah. I'm gonna run it. You know what? You gotta science some stuff. Maybe I'm on the cutting edge. Okay? Maybe it's just really good. I don't, I'm not gonna pretend that I think it's gonna be the best thing ever. But yeah. I don't think he's a setup 1. I think he's a setup 2. I think I leave him where he's at. But put away pitch for science. Well, okay. Yeah, but let's just call put away pitch what it is. It's pseudoscience, okay? It's the MLM pitch of gold skills. Okay? Like, it's the essential oils. You can... Eraser dies in the second inning. Yeah, Eraser does die in the second inning. What I'm hoping is he takes over for a starter, finishes off an inning with runners in scoring position to limit damage, and then Kimbrel comes in. We're going to need another retrain here, which is fine. Actually, what am I at? I'm at 164. I just need to adjust trainers here, right? I can probably just adjust trainers. Okay, interesting. That's good to know. All right. So I want RP. Nope. Fastball break. Man, nothing. Ugh. I don't have any. That's annoying. I mean, that gives me plus 13. It's really annoying that I don't have any better big bonuses there. A middle reliever come in when you're winning. All right. So 269. So I need 8. All right. So let me see what I can do in terms of. I need 8. Location plus break. Well, can I get 8? That's only 7. That would be sick. That's 8, but that's Stam. That's only 7. Damn, that one is so disappointing. That doesn't help me. Alright, maybe don't filter by location. What about velo and break? Can I get there this way? That's also 7. That's also 7. Man, I need 8. And I keep getting 7. I am just missing the trainer. See, this is... Is that what I'm going to have to settle for? That feels awful. Let me filter one more time. I guess it doesn't have to be break necessarily. What about location and fastball? There's 9. Oh, that's 12. That's actually a lot more. That looks like maybe my best bet here. Really imbalanced stats, but maybe not the end of the world. That should be a high enough break. I just worry. I guess Chameleon increases all stats. So I get a little bit of a break bonus. Yeah, I guess that is 2. I guess I could revisit this and it's still gonna have to be high. But maybe not as much. Let me double check this. I can always come back, put it back on. Okay, so what do I need here? I'm at 268. So now I need 9. I need 9. Level 7 is like, oh, is it 267? Because I have level 7. Am I shooting for the wrong number? Oh yeah, it does look like it is. Well, we're going off the Pico guide. Yeah, it is probably 267, huh? He hasn't said anything yet if he's in the YouTube chat. If we're using his Pico guide, yeah, it is 267. You're right. The guide I'm looking at shows 267. 4 pitches, level 7 boost is 267. So, which means, am I there? Yeah, I'm already there. Okay, so I can do whatever I want. So I can actually change this up quite a bit to balance to get me some more break. Okay. So what do I actually need then? Sorry to step away. The Pico guide should be correct when you flip what I tested it. Okay, Rye just stepped back in. And okay, so then if we flip it, yeah, it does look like I am going to be needing 267. Because I have it's 4 pitches would be like 3 or like 3 pitches would be the other 4 pitch, level 7, yeah. So it should be 267. Yep. All right, New Jack's got it. Okay, and I'm at 258. Okay, so I just need 9 total. I just need 9. Okay, so let's relook at this then. Let's look at location and velo and maybe with RP. Oh, there's 7 of it. Then I can do whatever I want. I can use. You were at 256 there. Oh, 136 and 120. I'll take a peek at it again. Is my math wrong? Oh, I think my math was wrong because of something. All right, so now I'm at 263. So I need 4. Okay, I need 4. And I'd probably like it to be in break if possible. Let's do this. Let's do this. Nope, don't want to do that. That gets me a lot of location. This is a better balance. Oh, it doesn't give me enough. Yeah, I need that. All right, let's do this. See what it looks like. All right, 268. All right, we're good there. Right? Am I struggling on math today? 268, location. Yeah. Top. There was a top left trainer. Let's go back and take a look at that one more time. Filter by location, velo break. Yeah, I think this is the one. It gets me, I only need 4, it gets me 5, no wait, that's not the one I was looking at. Which one did I end up going with? Now I'm spacing out. I went with this one. I could go with this one for some more velo. Let's double check it. Okay, so 268, and I need to get to 267. So we're good there. And then we added some more location. Okay, I think this is fine. Oh, you're good. I'm menuing fast and everything. So yeah. All right, we're gonna try it. Yeah, he's got 3 pitches on his Supreme. His Supreme has a curveball that some of his SIGs don't. Alright, I think I like it. I need to reroll this. In fact, I wonder, hold on. Do I have one of those? I feel like I do. I have one. Oh my goodness, look at that. Much better. Alright. Well, he just got a lot better. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Solid. Solid. New Jack. Goose is going to steal the flag from you, buddy. I don't know if you're paying attention. I think Goose is grabbing the flag right now. Alright, cool. So, we started with that. No. Alright, we need to use our skill change tickets. There it is. Goose got it. Goose grabbed the flag. We can, here we go. Goose got the flag. I have it up on the other account still. New Jack tried to snipe it. Oh man, you guys are hilarious. All right. Let's talk about what changes we've made recently. So 2 weeks ago, we got Ryan Sandberg, and we rolled hard hitter on him, and we got hard hitter on Ty Cobb as well. And I was all unsure of, is his power high enough? Because his base power is really low. And we looked at Svein Smash in the tournament in another NFS team, and who had said Jetta was able to get a hold of him, their extended club mates, and said that hard hitter 5-tool charisma worked really well for his Joe Morgan. And so that's what I had on Ty Cobb last week. And the numbers were not that close between these two guys. Sandberg was my best hitter, and Cobb was good, but not great. And so I said to myself, I can probably do the exact same thing on Cobb that I do on Sandberg. Is the base power the only thing that matters? And so let's find out. And so here we go. Sandberg has slightly higher base con, normal lineup con. They're very similar across the board. They both have 103 5-tool train. The trainers are nearly identical. If we look here, Cobb's got a slightly higher chance of striking out, but has a higher chance of home run hitting. The secondary options are a little bit better on Sandberg's. But still solid all the way around. And then if we look at the hard hitter trainers, very similar numbers. Cobb's got the better home run chance and the better batting timing. But Sandberg has a matching gold option, which also adds home run. So ultimately, we have two very, very similar guys, with the exception of an 8-point difference in base power. And so we're going to test this. I rolled into this on Sunday night or Monday morning or something. I used one protected blue and hit spray hitter immediately and was like, yeah, that's a sign. So obviously, the fielding, because he's not playing center field for me, not necessary, but that is what it is in terms of him getting 5-tool. So really happy to test this because Sandberg was my best hitter last week by a lot. So I'm really happy to test and see how much of a difference base power makes with hard hitter. And what's nice about this in case you missed it, was on these. The chance to increase batting timing by 1 level scales with normal lineup con. So that's part of what makes Spray Hitter such a good pairing with Hard Hitter, is because you want high lineup con for both this effect and for Spray Hitter. So they kind of go together really nicely. They're a really nice pair. And these are really solid level 2 trainers. I know there are some people, it might be Jetto, that are pretty jealous of these compared to the level 3s they're running. And so I'm very lucky with some good trainers. And so I think this is going to work out really good. That being said, what do we need to focus on now? Obviously not my outfield. You know, Ronald's got chance maker. He's my only chance maker. It's fine. I mean, Hornsby's one of my best hitters, even though he's only on a 3-3-2 set, but it's like a perfect 3-3-2 set. So I'm not in a hurry to change Hornsby. Freddie's in great shape. Yeah, exactly. They're good. Freddie's in great shape. At some point, I probably need to get rid of Slugger Instinct. On your Altuve, yeah. Freddie hits well. In fact, I'm now that I added Cobb and everything and Sandberg to the lineup, Freddie's actually batting 6th because of Born to Be a Star. So he dropped out of my Crisis set, but he's still putting up really good numbers in the 6th spot. Probably because these guys are doubles machines. They're in scoring position, and it triggers Born to Be a Star number 1. Increases contact with runners in scoring position. So, Freddie's like the perfect number 6 hitter in this game. Evans is doing just fine. Contact Master Pred, again, I have SI. Fallen out of favor recently. There's probably some better options. But Evans does well. Dansby's on this weird set, and I have his fielding jacked up, and yeah. I probably need to find Laser Beam and maybe just re-roll this altogether and try to find a 3-3. But it's kind of like a catcher at this point. He's just a dead bat. Premium Blue Swanson for... I think I green. If I'm going to do that, I think I green for Laser Beam. And I tried to use some greens for Laser Beam one time. We ended up back at the same place I started with, I think. So I think I want to just get Laser. He's a real bad bat. He's a dead bat for sure. Yeah, I'm trying out. I'm testing the double beam. I'm trying it out. I think, especially on this account, with not having a really good bat. Like Dansby was never going to be a good bat anyhow. And so you would put away pitch on your batters if you could. I believe you. But actually, I think what we want to do is we need to finish our starting rotation, and Max is lagging behind because he doesn't have a 3-3 set. So I think we're rolling on Max today. I don't know why I kind of forgot about that at the beginning. I really didn't bury the lead there. I just forgot that this needs to be my priority. So Max needs a 3-3. And then Kimbrel probably needs a 3-3 as well. Because, yeah, because I don't think he has... No, he doesn't. Okay, so I think we're going to focus on some pitching. I think we're going to focus on some pitching. So, we're going to take this set, and we're going to roll. Come on. That would have been funny for a 3-3 PCAM right off the rip, right after I use my, LSSCT. What do we got? It really wants to give me PCAM. It's really putting us towards that 3-3-3 PCAM. Come on. Co-op pitching ace. Alright, let's use the ultimates. What do we got? Five of your 7 bullpike. Can guys have control master? That's sick. Definitely no complaints there. Alright. What do we got? Yeah, we don't have very many greens. I could buy some more premiums, but... Alright. Let's do this. Yeah, we're happy with the 3-3-2 set we've got, so we're only settling for a 3-3-3. We've had a lot of luck today in things that weren't related to rolling 3-3-3s, so let's see if we can bleed some of that luck over here. Come on. Slow start. We gotta see some of those legends. Nothing in the first 9. Alright. Come on. Maybe. Alright, 15, I think we switched to Korean, yeah? Alright. We went cold in the first 15. Let's grab... let's grab these. And... settings, sound. Let's see if we get lucky today. Alright, inventory, consumables, yes, Maximus. Alright, see if we get luckier here on Korean. 333 BPD incoming. Alright. Still haven't seen a legend skill. Come on, help me out here. We've used 20 of these so far. And climbing. Just not there. Oh, help me out here. There's a 3-3 set. Man, I apparently used up all my luck with my blues and greens and things today. Because it does not want to give me a legend skill on this account from a PSCT. Alright, this is going to be 0 for 30. 0 for 30. Yikes. Big yikes. Come on. Alright. Not good. There we go. Okay! We did it! We did it. I don't know what we got. Anybody know what that is? Where's our experts? What do we got? What is it? 100% it's BPD. I think you might be right. Oh man, that would be so sad. But I think you're right. Oh, man. We hit a 3-3-3, but the curse of the starting pitcher. Oh, no! It's not! It's not! It's not, it's not, it's not! It's Workhorse. Now, the only problem is his base stam is only 73. So, do I have a trainer? It's, yeah, base stam is 73. Trainers. Okay, so I can get him to 80 with the trainer. I can get him to 80 with the trainer. So now the question is, I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to try. 78 plays, DST can make it 80, yeah. All right. So I think we should be happy for this one. Absolutely plays. Okay. So now we got to find Pico in a few greens. This might be a project. There's Dom. The only reason I like the idea of Dom is because it matches the trainer, but I gotta find Pico, I think. Max has 5 pitches. Craftsmanship boss. Come on, hit me with it. Craftsmanship again, come on. Hit me with it. The double gold skills today have been crazy. And just not what we need. Looks like I'm going to be buying some premium greens here. Hit me with something good. Come on. Doesn't matter. I'm changing it anyhow. Please. Giant Crusher. Boo. Alright. Alright. Inventory. Consumables. No. Wait. What am I doing? Best items. Weekly. Gotta get them greens going. I wonder if I did my shopping for this week. I think I did. Pretty sure I shopped for this week. I'll double check to make sure I got the green out of the store and everything. Don't have any greens floating around that I can grab. Alright. This is my only workhorse on this account, so if I do manage to pull a better trainer, it can go right to Freed. I got a level 2. The numbers aren't great on it, but it does increase his stand by 2, so that'll be good. Let's see if we can get lucky and hit something. By something, I mean, see if we can hit Pico on Max. Otherwise, it is going to be a future project. Please! The 3rd time we're seeing craftsmanship. Come on. Go the other way. Again! Oh, the amount of times I've seen craftsmanship. What is that, 5 times now? Innings eater. Finn. Iron Will. Come on, don't make me wait. Don't make me wait. It's making me wait. Alright. Don't think it's worth wasting blues to try to find Pico. I mean, Finn is the ideal follow-up probably, but or is it? All right, well, we have a project to work on. That is a good thing. I do not have another legend ticket. And there's, oh, I can have another legend ticket tomorrow if that's what I want. Depends if I want to play it right now. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's that crucial. Max's stats are the worst of my 5, but it's not like he's god-awful and can't compete with the set he has. It's not like he's terrible. And he does have a slow starter trainer. I think he has, yeah, I have his stam adjusted because to match this OP trainer. So that's good. Is there anyone else that I really need to burn blues on? Well, we can keep rolling on. I have a few more resources now. Now that we got Max's 333 set. That's going to be a good upgrade. I've got 16 more of these. And it's going to get me another legend. So I think it's, is it Iggy or is it Kimbrel? Iggy's isn't bad. He hasn't been performing well with that set. I think it's actually Bedro. If I do anything, I think it's try to upgrade Bedrosian. Because his stats, if I roll a good triple set on him, yeah, I need to get some triples on the bullpen. That's definitely a bit of a shortcoming for me. So I think we roll for a 333 on Bedrosian. I guess I open his second slot here. I don't know why I don't have that unlocked. All right. Well, yeah, we went. That was the, how many we had? 30. That was the what? I went 15 and then I switched and we went 20. That was like we were 0 for 35 before we hit that 333 workhorse set. So that was wild. That was wild. I kind of want to throw some blues at Max the more I sit here. Oh, I thought we were going to hit a 333. That would have been a 333 PI probably would have played. You've never seen anyone hit more 333s. I mean, to be fair, I don't know that anybody like sits here and, you know, burns their resources on stream, but I do get, not discounting the fact that I get very lucky, but I mean, I save all of my resources to share with you guys, to share the joy. So, all right, yeah, I kind of am. I'm kind of feeling, and I don't necessarily have to find Pico, but we all know I want to. Let's see here if I can find something. Here we go. An ace. I already have an ace, unfortunately. And I need to keep my ace where he's at. Mess would work with workhorse. Yeah, I could try Finn Mess. There's your favorite. There's put away pitch. Come on, the Blues, be good to me. Again. Oh man, between seeing craftsmanship and seeing put away pitch, I don't know. I really don't want to burn all of these, but let's see if I can find something usable here. Maybe crossfire is not it. Oh, how far do I want to go with these? Ace again. Come on. Alright, I'm going to go to 10. 10 remaining and stop. Backbone. Damn backbone. Come on, please give me something usable. One more. Alright, I'm going to stop right here. Is this it? Did we hit it? Nope. Okay. Alright, so this is a project for future me. When we have some more resources. Alright. Got a couple more here. Let's throw one more at Petrosian. See if we end on a high note here. Oh, it was workhorse. It was a 3-3. Alright. No high note there. Okay. What else do we have to do? That might be it for the good stuff. I got a GI I'm gonna save because we're probably gonna open up some more Supremes at some point in the future. I don't really have a trainer. Do I have a trainer I want to use this? It feels like I do want to use this. Why am I sitting on this still? Hold on. Let me see. Why am I sitting on one of those awesome upgrades? For pseudoscience. Do I not like any of my trainers that much? Let's see. That one's fine. That one is really better. The secondary stuff is better than the primary. No orange on that one. Also fine. Oh yeah, I forgot I never adjusted that after his base power. Again, there's just no orange. It's good. It's probably a good idea to use that on this one. That one, this is going to get a big negative bump, whereas that one's going to get a big positive bump. I don't really want to use it on guess hitter. That power hitter, again, the secondary is really good. The primary is okay. And then elite fielding. So I guess use it on this one? That's pretty good. I mean, I wish that number, if that was like 29.5, that'd be orange, and I'd get a bigger boost when I do this. I'm going to get a 2.7% boost to home run hit and 1% increase in a swing and miss chance. I think it's pretty solid given the set I have on him. So I will take it. Does it skew it a little bit more? Probably. I mean, probably not enough to matter. It's still, I mean, I guess because it adds a negative effect as well as a positive, it probably balances out. It probably slightly skews things, but not significantly. If anything, bringing the swing and miss chance up probably probably makes the comparison a little fairer. Sure, he's gonna have a higher chance to hit home runs, but it probably balances those two trainers more closely. If we look, trainers. So if we look at these two trainers now, that was 31.7. This is now 32.1. And that was 14.6, and this is now 12.2. So if anything, it brought them kind of a little more in line. So what really throws it off more than anything is the gold bonus down here. 4.65 to 8.15. So there's a big discrepancy there. But kind of offset by the fact that this is 19.75 and this is only 17.85. So, like, realistically, they're very close. So, good thought, though, if it skews my data. I don't think so. But probably something I should have considered a little bit more. Somebody try to battle me? Who tried to battle me? Arak, he beat me. I must get my revenge. I must get my revenge. Nothing like scoring 3 runs in the top of the first. Oh, hang in there, Strider. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yes. I shall have my revenge, Arak. I shall have all of the revenge. There we go. Couldn't help myself. Got my revenge. Okay. Yeah. Teach the old man a lesson. Alright. What do I got over here? That. I can run through. See if I can run through the top 5. Alright. So far so good. Alright. Awesome. I saw that clip. Thank you so much, New Jack. We were wrapping it up anyhow, I think. So, have a good meeting. What did I do here? Who did I just face? Wait, what did I do? Why did I face the number 10? Was I not paying attention? Had I scrolled down? That's really weird. Wait. Yeah, what did I do? Who's got a 3-pitch craftsmanship starting pitcher in here? I certainly do not. Wait, yes I do. Hold on. I do. I'm sorry. Hold on, Jetto. Wait, I do. Which one is it? One of my Striders. Here. Here you go, Jetto. He's really good, but he's really good because of this. He's really, really good. He was good before I got this, and then I got this trainer, and he became my best pitcher. And it's not close how good he is. Like, he is. Let me find the stats. Hold on. He's really, really good. Just rolled it. Hunting Finn. Yeah, no, it's hold on. Pictures, nine eye stats. Bum 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 bum. Is this sorted by date? Oops, I think it is. P1. Let's see. No, BigNukey P1. All right, so let me change. Okay. So this was. It's been a couple weeks. This was from 3 weeks ago. I haven't been able to save stats recently. But here you go from. Whoop, here you go from 3 weeks ago. He doesn't strike a lot of guys out. Yeah, no, his OPS is crazy. His whip is really good. His K per walk is low because his K per 9 is relatively low, but gives up no homers. There's a beginner's guide, I think, on the subreddit. I can walk you through some of the stuff, for sure. But yeah, so there's his stats, the stuff that I look at most closely. There's his stats from a couple weeks ago, but he's like this pretty consistently. ERA is usually just under 2, and usually leads my team in most of that stuff. So, well, welcome in, Brown. Yours is Mr. Perfect Ace. Wow. Okay, yeah, I would say I would try to use, with Mr. Perfect Ace, I would probably try to use Craftsmanship. I think you'll be happy with it. I would take it over. To be honest, because you're getting stat boosts from Mr. Perfect and Ace already, I would take it over Finn. I think I'd prefer it to Finn. So yeah, what is it? Elf Brown? Yeah. On the subreddit, there's a beginner's guide that you can find. Let me walk you through a couple things real quick. Stuff that a lot of people mess up at the beginning. You're gonna start seeing these premium skill change tickets. You need to hoard these. Do not use these. You do not want to use these willy-nilly. You want to hoard these. Same thing with these blues. Hang on. Does the other account have green? There's blues and greens. Oh, here, up here. These are basic ones, but there's these you can use a little bit more aggressively. But there's the ones that have N on here for normal. These 3 resources, hoard these like crazy. Do not use them casually. They are very important. Yeah. depending on how you want to start, you get some free resources at the beginning, including the ability to get some signature packs. And especially if you're dead set on playing a specific team, I don't know. I don't want to send you too much into the min-max zone, but you realistically probably want to reset your account until you get a team sig. A Nats team. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, so you're gonna get some initial resources and from just doing stuff in the game. And if you go into the store and you go into oh wait, it's not in the store. I'm sorry. It is under player recruitment. Player packs. So you early on you'll get 3,000 stars, and you can buy this signature player pack once a month. What a lot of people like to do is when they're setting up an alternate account or if they're trying to min-max, is you're gonna get a signature pack from doing some stuff early on, and you try to open your signature packs until you hit a team sig, because if you open this is all player signature pack. You can open up any signature player in the game, and the signature players are what you're going to need to really make progress at some point in the game, and you're going to need ones for your team. And so what a lot of people like to do is they play the first few minutes of the game, get 3,000 stars, and open this pack, and if it's not a team signature, you reset your account. There's ways to reset the account, and it's not like I can accidentally do it. So where is it? Game reset. You go here to game reset, and you can reset your account. And so what a lot of people do is they reset their account until they pull a team sig, a team signature player out of this pack. And it usually takes, you have your sig and 3 primes. Yeah, and I mean, and that's probably enough. Like I said, you don't have to min-max. But yeah, so what you do, yeah, so you build your team. One of the first goals you're going to have on a new team is to get all Nats guys and all diamond. My accounts are not good to show you, but if we look at your set deck here, so you're going to want to have when this gets to 24 and 24, you get S rank and you get good bonuses. So you're going to want to get 24 diamond team players. And that's going to be your first big step. The SIGs and primes are going to be really good. Let me switch to my alt here real quick. And because that will help a little bit. I do have an alt over here. Let me show you. So this is the account I spend very little money on. Join a club to help. Yeah, join a club. Know that I stream on most Thursdays, starting at noon Central Time. I stream, so you can save questions and ask me while I'm streaming. But also getting involved. The subreddit can be a little bit funny sometimes, but if you're capable of searching the subreddit, you can find a lot of the information you need. And then also joining once you get your team kind of established, you join a club that's active and some guys can answer questions for you. But if we look at my team here, so here's my Braves team. So I'm up to the skills. Okay. Yeah. So your skills are going to be important later. Your skills are going to be really important later. And like I said, that's why I told you to save the resources. Save these resources because you're gonna need them to get skills on players. Let me show you my let me show you some of my diamond pitchers. So like this guy has pretty mediocre skills right now. So once you get a diamond guy, like Raisel Iglesias here, what you can do is you can use your basic skill change tickets here, and let me show you on. Let me show you here. So like I found 3 gold skills on Chris Sale. I'm not using him anymore, but so what you do is once you get him to diamond, once you have a diamond player, use your skill change ticket, and you kind of got to settle early on. And so you basically look for a couple gold skills, and then you just got to kind of learn what gold skills. So like dominant pitcher is good. Eraser, if you read the description, it's got this bonus when taking the mound before the 8th inning ends. And that only happens for 1 inning. And so, like, this is a bullpen skill. This is not a good skill for a starting pitcher. So, you know, I wouldn't be happy with that. So now I have Dom and Mess. But again, so your levels can be anywhere from 1 to 3 in all of these, and ideally you want 3s. If I was just starting, I would probably be okay with this on a starting pitcher. Like if you're in your first couple of days, you can work with this. So skills are really going to matter after you're able to get somebody to Black Diamond. So you can see here, he's got the Black Diamond, and then I rolled. Then you can roll legend skills on them after you get to Black Diamond. And actually, what I can do here is I can. Oh no, I can't use. I can't use this basic one, right? It's not gonna. No, it doesn't let me. Yeah. But you can use these, so these are normal player only, so like non-prime, non-sig. And so you can use these and you have a chance of rolling a legend skill. It's only a 10% chance. Here we go. Alright, so I just rolled Contact Master, which is actually better. So I'm going to switch to Contact Master. So yeah, so he's a non-sig, non-prime player. He's a vintage, but he counts as a normal. I used a normal only premium because you can't use that on primes or sigs, and I rolled a legend skill. Now the skills that accompany it are not good, but I don't want, these are really precious resources, and I don't want to use them on this. So, but that was better than what he had. I just got to level it up, but I'll let it level up as I play. But yeah. So yeah, try to find some people that you can ask questions to when you have them. And like I said, jump in on Thursdays in here, and I can help you if you have any specific questions. I am lucky. Most of the guys watching, or a lot of them are probably dipped. Yeah. But most of the guys that come watch are guys in my club. So most of them are in the, like, my club, LFG. Oops, wait. I gotta switch back. So the my logo in the upper right hand corner of my stream, the LFG logo. Our club is LFG. We have a bunch of feeder clubs, and I worked my way through our feeder system. and was able to get advice from most of the guys that tune in, that I now have honed that advice they have given me and learned some stuff on my own, and like to and my club now considers me kind of an expert on a lot of things, and so I work really closely with a lot of our guys to give advice and make suggestions and try to answer questions. And so when your team gets a little bit better, we can try to find you a spot in one of the bottom of the feeder clubs. But like even my alt just got into one of our feeder clubs a few weeks ago, so you got a little bit of work to do. But like I said, I try to stream this game specifically on Thursday starting at noon Central Time. So tune in, save your questions for there, save your resources. That's the big thing I would say, save resources. If you're not sure, don't blow through any resources. Save them and ask questions. And that's the biggest thing I regret, is not saving more resources. Because there are times when you'll get a really good signature player, and that's where you want to spend most of your resources. And you want to have those resources saved up. So hopefully that helped. It's daunting. There's a lot. The in-game tutorial is not bad. It'll get you through the basic stuff. So follow that, and then, like I said, save your questions, come back and ask, and I will try to help as much as I can. Playing these events every day will get you resources. So like all you have to do is play the game. I've already done them for the day, but you get tickets, you run laps, following the special events. So going in every day, clicking on getting your packs, moving towards stuff. This one's almost done. Only got 4 days left. But they have events like this running all the time. Do the events, get free resources. That's the big thing. All right, guys. I think that is it. We had a pretty successful day. We got some pretty sweet sets. Man, I'm really happy with where we're at. Oh, you know what we need to do real quick? We need to check in on. I just want to do a follow up on. I gotta change the window. Go back to here. And we want to follow up on our friend. So last time we streamed, we worked really hard. Where did he go? Did he unfriend me? No, he didn't. There we go. I was like, what the heck? Alright. So we're looking at Let Timmy Smoke. We made one stream after we got off, or one change after we got off a stream. We took Matt Williams and we gave him Spray Hitter, and we jacked his con. And so, or maybe we found Spray Hitter and then I went and found Charisma. I don't remember. But we ended up with this set off stream. And so we're really happy with having this. We discovered that this guy is awesome. Mainly because of this, I'm sure. A really good trainer. But this set is working. This is the best pitcher on his team. So we know Chameleon can work for starters. The Logan Webb, we need to get rid of Mess, I think is what we determined. He's fine, but it's not working out as well. And so I think we need to find Finn or Dom. Get a stat boost here, another stat boost here. But yeah, really happy with how this all worked out. Really happy. So he finished in plat last week, and yeah, so we made some really awesome progress. Remember, we rolled this 3-3 set on Brandon Crawford. Crawford was a much better hitter. Developed that Matt Williams. Gave Walker this set, which has been pretty solid. Yeah, we did a lot of work. So just want to check in on them and show you where we were at. But with that, I think I'm going to call it for today. We'll be back next week. Should be back next week. And we'll see how things work. But thanks everybody for tuning in. As always, really appreciate you all. New Jack had to go. But Jetto, Goose, your guy Rye, if you're still watching on YouTube, everybody, I really, really appreciate all of you. It's always a blast. So thanks, guys, and have a good one.